Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel. Here we go. Let's break this down. One Uber shift completely changed how I think about money. Okay, I'm going to break this down for you guys because it's pretty crazy. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm in the car, logged into the Uber app, just trying to stack a little extra cash. Okay, nothing special, nothing at all. Another trip pops up on the screen, and bam, I hit accept. And I'm thinking, cool, a few more bucks towards the goal. If you guys watch my other videos, you know what the goal is. But that ride, that one ride, and only one ride, flipped a switch in my brain about money, inflation, what I'm actually trading my time for, guys. My name is Joshua. I'm an Uber driver on a mission to stack one full Bitcoin using only rideshare and gig work. No profits from my Coca-Cola job whatsoever. No gurus, no get rich quick, just the asphalt and the blockchain. And only Bitcoin. And today, I want to tell you the story of the Uber shift that started it all. You guys are going to love this. Stick around because it gets real crazy. So let me set the scene for you. It was just the other day. I logged online. $2.50 popped up. Yeah, I accepted it. It was midday. I don't remember the exact time, but it was probably somewhere around that. And I remember I was already a couple of hours into the shift. I had a few short rides, nothing crazy prior to this. And the usual mix of quiet passengers, awkward small talk, me doing math in my head like, okay, that's another $6, that's another $12. Maybe I can squeeze one in and maybe one more ride before I go home. You guys know how it is when you're out there grinding. You know that feeling when you're just in the grind mode and you don't want to stop. You're driving, but your brain is so busy calculating gas, bills, whether the shift is even worth it. And you're getting kind of bored. You're like, oh man, I could do this at the house. I could go do this at the house. You know what? That was me. Big time, that was me. Then this next trip request came in. And here we go, guys. I look at the screen. The pickup is a few minutes away for $2.50. There ain't no damn way. But I accepted it. Turn the corner and head over to grab this person. Not going to mention the name. I pull up and my passenger gets in. And now I'm not going to give any personal details here, like I said, but just so you can visualize it, guys, stick with me. This gets real. They look like the kind of person who had a lot on their mind. Okay. And I'm sure anybody that's done DoorDash or Uber, you've talked to customers. You got them in your seats. You're listening to their drama. And all you can do is listen. They were stressed, dressed up, business casual, you know, and I thought everything was going good, but they looked stressed. And here I go. Hey, how's it going? They buckle up and we start rolling. At first, it's quiet, just me and the passenger guys and the sound of the road. But after a minute or two, they sigh and say something like, man, everything is getting so expensive. Rent, groceries, gas. It's like my paychecks just disappear. I turn to them at the stoplight and say, I agree 100%. Inflation is in full effect. And that right there opened the door, guys, for this little gig that I got going on to stack one full Bitcoin while grinding. So I say, yeah, I feel that. I'm out here driving Uber just to try to keep up with it all. And that's when the conversions really starts. I've been in Bitcoin for a long time. So this really put it in perspective for me, guys. They tell me about their job, How they've been working more hours, but somehow feeling more broke. I'm sure most of you guys out there doing the grind probably feel the same thing. Some more fortunate, some less fortunate. How their rent went up, how groceries are insane compared to a few years ago. Yeah, I see the trend. My wife bitches all the time. How they feel like they're running in place. And I'm just listening because honestly, guys, everything they're saying, I'm feeling it too. I am. I'm really feeling it because I don't spend my Bitcoin. It stays right where it needs to stay in the wallets. Then they say something that sticks with me, guys. And it's really, really interesting. They go, hey, I swear, it's like the dollar is broken. Get that? Broken. I get paid, and a month later, it buys less. I agree. I don't know how people are supposed to get ahead like this, guys. And I'm driving, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, same. You got to agree with them. Best customer service wins the battle. That's how I feel. Now, depending on your real story, here's where you add your guys' moments. Have you had any of those moments? Drop a comment in the description or in the comments. Let me know because I really want to know if you've had any of those crazy moments. Go on a rant. Let me know because maybe they'll mention investing. Maybe they bought up Bitcoin or stocks. Maybe they told you about someone who retired early because they owned assets. Have you had anybody like that? Some of you guys are Premier Rides. Some of you guys are XL. I don't know what I am. I just do it to buy Bitcoin. That's it. Or maybe it was just that one line about losing value that hit you guys. So if it hit you guys, leave a like, leave a comment, explain it to me because I want to know, guys. It's my story and I want to hear your story. We get closer to the drop off, the conversation kind of winds down. And I do what I always do. I end the ride. I glance at the trip fare. Okay, cool. Just another $2.50. Isn't that amazing? But this time, something felt different. Normally, I'd see the fare and think, all right, that's gas money. That's bill money. That's food. But after the conversion, the thought that hit me was, I'm trading real hours of my life, grinding, pushing through, just trying to make some extra. I'm trading real hours, guys, just like you that are watching. Am I okay with that? Are you guys okay with that? Let me know in the comments. And now let that sink in a little bit. I parked for a second after dropping them off, okay? Just sitting there in the car, engine running, thinking to myself, okay, that was an interesting story. I really got to battle this through my mind. You know, those quiet moments between rides where your brain finally catches up and you really kind of start analyzing stuff? I mean, if that's one of you, leave a comment. I want to know that story because I really am interested. That was one of those moments. I started replaying the whole shift, literally that whole shift. How many hours I'd been online, how much I'd actually made after gas, guys, how much of that money would be gone in a couple days. Reality is reality. Inflation sucks and it's killing a lot of people's income. And then that line from the passenger just kept echoing in my head. It really did. It was crazy just to see him. I mean, it looked professional. You can't stereotype everybody because you don't know the whole backstory. It's like the dollar is broken. Yeah, when you hear them words as a Bitcoiner, you kind of go, That's when it really clicked for me. If I just kept working for cash, spending it, letting inflation eat it, I'm never getting ahead. Never ever. I'm just surviving. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to grind 10, 20, 30 more years.
More years just to stand in the same spot, guys. Can you believe that? Like overall, can you believe it? So right there in the driver's seat, I made a small decision that became a huge one. What if every Uber dollar, DoorDash dollar was a Bitcoin dollar? More important to me. What if instead of cashing out and watching my money melt, I took a piece of every shift, guys, and turned it into something that can't be printed into oblivion? Something with a fixed supply, something I can measure my progress in, not only for me, but for you guys too. Sats instead of just dollars. Now, I heard about Bitcoin before, and guess what? That's because I hold Bitcoin. And maybe you have too, guys. I was new to the idea a long time ago. I'm not going to give you the exact dates. That's nothing to worry about. But I never tied it directly to my work. I never connected, hey, this ride I just did for $8 could be X amount of sats towards a long-term goal. That ride with that passenger connected those dots for me for the gig economy. Okay. So when I went home, guys, I opened up a few wallets and I said, you know what? I'm going to move some money out of some Bitcoin out of one of my cold storage wallets. I'm going to zero it out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that Bitcoin to another wallet. So there's zero. So all my Uber fares, DoorDash fares are going to one single wallet with no balance other than Bitcoin and from the Goober or the Uber and DoorDash gig economy grind, because most of us are doing it. The goal here is stack one full Bitcoin using rideshare and gig work only. Every fare, every tip, guys, every shift, it all becomes part of the journey. And that's why this channel exists, because I'm documenting my journey. This is not financial advice. I'm not here as some super millionaire trader. I'm just a regular dude. Yeah, I've invested in Bitcoin for a long time, but I'm not a narcissist. I'm humble about it. Okay. I'm trying to escape all this bull crap that's going on, and I will continue to escape. So when you see me break down a shift and say I made 28.25 in 2.2 hours, and then I show you how much Bitcoin that bought, it all goes back to that one ride, guys, and why I started stacking sats doing this. That one conversation, that one moment when I realized the game is rigged. If you only play it in dollars, guys, you will get wrecked. Now I want to flip it back to you guys. Have you ever had a shift, a ride, a conversation that resonated, that really hit you deep? Because we all do. That made you question everything, your job, your money, your future? If so, leave a comment. Let me know about it. I'll get back to you just as quick as I see the message. If you're a driver, a gig worker, or just someone out there grinding and feeling like your paycheck gets smaller every year, guys, which it does, I want to hear your story. Drop it in the comments. Tell me about the moment that woke you up. I work for Code, guys. I want to tell you about a 10-second thing. I watch these little mini cans go from almost nothing to 99 cents a can. How do you explain that to a customer? Doesn't make damn sense at all. I encourage honest stories, guys. Maybe say you'll read and reply to as many as you can. And if you want to follow the rest of this journey, it don't matter. You know what? I created this channel to document my journey. and I'm documenting the whole road to the 1 Bitcoin. Once I hit that full transparency, it'll be right here in front of you guys so you can see it. Every shift, every earning breakdown, every Bitcoin buy. So if that mission resonates with you, hit that subscribe button, guys, right off to the side. Stick around and let's see how far an Uber driver can really go trying to stack one full Bitcoin. I'm Joshua. This is Ground Pound Bitcoin, guys. And it all started with one ride. That's why I'm here for you, because I'm going to explain to you what it's all about. Stacking sats. Let's get it. I'll see you on the next shift.